What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, let me tell you something. There's a big difference in being dumb and instinctively stupid. This guy right here, look at his face. Jesus Christ. Is William Burris out of Southeast Atlanta. Now, this story broke last week, and it happened on December 20th. I've been meaning to get to it, but I forgot about it, so I'm sorry. But I'm going to tell you something. This type of dude right here, if you can't tell by how goofy he looked right here, is a total idiot. This guy was involved in a shootout and a high-speed car chase in which he crashed the vehicle, guys, with 3 small children in the back seat, along with the girlfriend who escaped out of the vehicle while the chase was ensued. Take a look at this. We're going to come back and do what we do.
Meantime, a man opened fire at an Atlanta gas station that led police on a high-speed chase with small children inside an SUV. It began in the 3800 block of Jonesboro Road in southeast Atlanta.
Tonight, police are releasing dramatic video of that chase. Fox 5's Christopher King is live at APD headquarters with more details tonight. Christopher.
Courtney Russ, APD tells us that guy had 37 prior arrests, and they say he put the lives of everybody on the road at risk, especially the lives of 3 small children. Take a look. This is how a high-speed chase ended. 3 terrified young children crying, saying, "I want my mommy." And this surveillance video shows how it all began.
A male opened fire at a gas station while multiple people was outside.
Police say a man opened fire at this gas station on the 3800 block of Jonesboro Road in southeast Atlanta just after 12 noon on December 20th. Then he sped off in a dark gray Jeep Cherokee.
I seen a vehicle matching the description.
Atlanta police officer Torres Griffey spotted the SUV and took off after it.
The driver was obviously driving extremely reckless, high rates of speed throughout city streets.
At one point, the SUV stops. A woman gets out. She is frantic. Police say her children, ages 8, 7, and 4, are still in the vehicle.
And she just started hollering and screaming.
The SUV takes off again, speeding down local roads and onto a highway.
I tried to set up for a pit maneuver. He maneuvered himself in front of me, trying to avoid the pit maneuver, and he spun himself out.
The SUV slams into a utility pole on the 2000 block of Lakewood Avenue. That is when 3 children get out horrified.
Heart dropped when I seen those children. I just wanted to make sure they were safe.
Come here, sweetie. Come here, sweetie.
Come on. 1, 2, 3.
Officers pull out William Burris and arrest him.
That's a person that we definitely need to get off the streets.
Now, it isn't clear what connection Burris had with the woman inside the vehicle. He faces a laundry list of charges, including kidnapping, assault with a deadly weapon, and eluding police. Live at APD headquarters, Christopher King, Fox 5 News.
All right, guys, I got to admit it was hard for me to watch that story. And I really feel bad for the kids. Now, have you seen traditional MO? History of conviction history. This guy was arrested, 37 times? 37 prior arrests. And you letting him drive you around with your kids in the car. That was a violent crash, y'all. Them kids jumped out their car, and it's a miracle they're alive. Seriously. Traumatized, screaming for their mom. Now, I don't know the age of these children. They didn't specify the age of these children, but they were children nonetheless. And still, they shouldn't be a part of your BS. The part that's shocking to me out of this whole thing, he shot from inside the vehicle. If you look at the way that bullet, when that bullet went through that car, because a lot of people missed it. Go back and look. The guy walking wasn't him. He was inside the car when he let the shots off. The bullet shot through the front windshield. The way the glass shot up, it came from inside the car. He was blasting in the car with the kids in there. Then he ran off, just booked, took off flying. So he must have saw the ops with the seeds in the car. Ain't even his kids. They said they don't know the affiliation with the girlfriend or whatever. I mean, the girl, but she was with him. Let her get out. She tried to get the kids. No, I ain't having that. Skirt. He gonna take off. She outside jumping up and down. You know what I'm saying? Looking crazy. You cannot tell me that she didn't know this dude was not a cool person to have in front of her kids. Dudes like this have a certain type of attitude with themselves, a certain type of way they are. Ain't no way he portrayed to be an angel with that face. You can look at him and tell he about some dumbness. You can. Like, he a little bit off. Got pulled over. Tried to get over. Ran into the cop, looked like a pit maneuver, flipped off, knocked 2 poles out. Luckily, them kids had seatbelts on, because if they didn't, they'd be all over that freeway. Man, this guy, man, these type of people, man, they just want to get away. They don't care if they run people over. They don't care if they hurt themselves. They just trying to get out of there. The car crashed. You looking at him, it done knocked him all the way on the other side of the seat. They got to pull his big ass out. Then when they pull him out, I looked at him. I'm like, okay, he got some fresh shoes on and all this other stuff. I wonder if that car was his. And it sounds funny, but just hear me out. Dudes like this, 37 prior arrests, that show a lack of irresponsibility. Well, lack of responsibility. That's a nice brand new car. I don't see him with good credit. Like you know what I mean? Like he brought that. Probably was hers. Or somebody he knew. Seriously, he tore the car up. Let me tell you something. Around this type of person, ain't nobody safe. You, your kids, or anything that he touching, they got control over. This messed a lot of people up. It sent a big ripple effect. Children traumatized, could have died. Somebody ain't getting paid for that car that was in the car chase because he ain't the insured driver. And the mom looking crazy dealing with this type of dude. See, these kind of guys right here, they can't wear a mask for long because they always give warning signs that they're either violent, stupid, or just not worth your time. I wonder how many times he flashed that flag and she ignored it. Ain't no way I would be in the car with him. When I was younger, there was a guy around our way that always got in trouble, and we knew it. Just him standing by us, we were just waiting for somebody to come around the corner and spray up the block with us standing there. We'd be on pins and needles, not because we scared of him. We just scared of what he did to somebody else. Just that type of person. A lot of people make their problems your problems. Don't let them, y'all. Don't let them. The older you get, you'll realize the word no is a very powerful word. Hey, man, give me a ride to the store. No. Hey, man, hook me up with your peoples over there. You already know his character. No. Hey, man, can I get 50 cents? No. This dude looked dumb as all hell. And he going to get what he get. But then again, being behind bars is nothing to him. See, that's the thing. A lot of people get institutionalized. They more comfortable in there because it's a controlled environment. A small amount of space that they can exist in because the world is too big for them. Perfect example. You can put this guy in a room and he'll make trouble for himself. If there's nobody around there to get him in trouble or any trouble to get in, he'll create something because it's just a lot of chaos going on in his mind. And that's just how he lived, flying by the seat of his pants. You sitting up there, got fly clothes on, brand new sneaks, can't even make this executive decision to protect children that are in the car that are on the part of the dumbness that you did. How you gonna open fire with babies in the car? Obviously, you ain't got nothing to teach anybody, including yourself. That's what makes me believe that this is his girl. Because I don't see him pulling a gun out and just blasting on somebody in front of some random chick that don't have his support. That's just me. What y'all think? Let me know in the comments section. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Ladies, when you deal with a man like this, nobody can feel sorry for you for the decisions that are made that affect you in a negative way, because you chose that as the leader and who to follow behind and who to be an influence and a role model for your children, whether you think about that or not. That was a little boy coming up screaming, "I want my mommy." Didn't ask for him. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.